Hey, this is Daniel from Walkahol, and this is a quick look at Bud's Wow Field Guide Pro for Android. Say that 3 times fast. I dare you. First off, let me apologize for the bizarre camera work here, but I haven't figured out yet an elegant way to film my phone without it looking like, well, you're in a cheap theater. Regardless. Of course, the Pro version of BFG contains all of the features from the free version. We can look at dungeons and see strategies, abilities, and videos for all the dungeon bosses. But wait, there's a loot tab here. Now, this shows all the loot that a given boss drops. It's hard to tell from this shot, but the loot boxes are color-coded for the type of gear, and the primary stats are printed out for each piece of loot. You can click on the item to get the detailed information and or add it to your wish list. Raids have been added into the Pro version of BFG. New ones will be added as they're added to the game. And here we have the same tabs as we saw from our dungeon listing, but with an additional toggle to switch between 10 and 25 man, as well as heroic and normal. The strategy screen has been updated to provide for better text formatting and general readability. Of course, we still have all the boss's abilities and links to videos based on the version of the raid fight that you're interested in. As you see here, 2 of the items look slightly different, and that's because they're already added to my wish list. I can click on either of them to remove them from the list just as easily as I could have added them. So, if we go back to the main menu and go to the loot section, we can actually see my wish list. It's kind of hard to read here, but rest assured, I'm a really badly geared druid. I can take things off the list once I get them. And also hard to see is that every item on the list tells me that the dungeon or the raid and the boss that my desired item drops off of. And once again, the items are color-coded by armor type and by slot. The loot list is a listing of all the loot from all of the bosses in Cataclysm, and I can filter them by item level, as well as exclude any particular type of armor or slot that I'm not particularly interested in. And I can add things to my wish list straight from here. Now, the podcast section will let me pick and listen to any podcast episode that is listed in the guide, and that definitely plays in the background whether I turn the screen off or go on to do other things on my phone. Okay, just 2 more quick little things. You're sitting in front of your computer, and you want to find out the raid strategy for, I don't know, let's say the Omnitron defense system. You can, of course, watch it right on your phone and squint and try to see the video, but let's say you want to see it on your computer. Well, if you long press on the video title, it will actually give you the option to share. And if you have a free screen sharing program like Android to Cloud on your phone, you can simply send it straight to your computer and you can watch it big screen. This also works on individual podcast episodes. If you want to play it on your computer, you can just use your phone as a remote. So there you have it, a look at Bud's Wow Field Guide Pro, available on the Android Marketplace.